most of the time I'm referred as Coach Ken. I'm based in Kenya. Apart from football coaching, I also do a lot to do with teaching people about faith, and especially young people, and striving to maximize the influence and the power of sports among young people and men, just to pass the message as pertains the gospel. This is my second time to be around. I remember being around in April, and then we've come back in July. In April, I'll say that when we came, there wasn't much good reception among the people. But this time around, it was quite different. And I'll be able to attribute this to the aspect that this time around I was so intentional to reach out to more young people and to meet more men who can be able to sustain the program around. While coming, I had prayed that God will proceed ahead of us, prepare the hearts of men, prepare men who can be able to carry out the work, indeed even in our absence. And when we arrived, as we proceeded to Tabora, on that morning it was quite evident that sport is a big issue in Tanzania. There was a match pitting the two best clubs in the country, and since morning and throughout the day, it was just the talk of the town. And to me, it was quite evident that sports is not only a form of entertainment, but it is also worshipped around, and it is also a language that is quite understood by many of the people, including even women. So I chose to leverage on that. So when we arrived in Tabora, I know I had requested for balls. And when we went to Tabora, when we arrived, we also noted the same thing. The match was on. The town was quite more of a ghost. People had converged in different spots just to be able to watch that match. So it was quite clear to me that the environment was very conducive. We were privileged by the grace of God to put residents in a lodging, and I also noted that the owner of the lodging is a person of peace, and at the same time an opinion leader with a lot of influence around. So I chose to engage him just to gather more information about the history of this country, the history of sports. And it was quite evident that he has also participated in formation of teams. But one of the most evident things is that many a times teams are initiated or established, but they die along the way. So we talked a lot about sports, and we were also privileged to find boys just on a football pitch, and as we were going for our mission in Chagana, and we chose also to engage them. So as part of engaging them, we promised to come back the following evening and had our first training session. And in this training session, I just wanted to help them understand that there is a relationship between sports and matters to do with the gospel. And I shared with them how God created the world, how He commanded man to do different things, and even how his disobedience led to the aspect of him being banished from the land. And I was relating that to an aspect whereby when we fail to play according to the rules, we are also suspended or punished for that. And it was quite evident that they could be able to get and grasp the message. The following morning, we spoke about the aspect of being able to spread the gospel to different parts of the world. And the question was, how do we do this? And I was sharing with them about the aspect of us being able to speak about Christ and to speak about what God is doing in our lives. And again, I firmly believe that the message was put across.
Kimbie sana. Cheza pasi. Cheza pasi. Cheza pasi. Nipe pasi. Pasi ndio mimi nataka. Sawa. Cheza pasi. Cheza pasi. Cheza tu pasi. Tumetoka control. Nipe pasi.